Hello, 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 folks. Welcome, welcome. So, we are here with episode 2 of the build, and you are meeting Anja for the first time. Say hello, Anja.
Hi.
How's it going? So Anja and I have been actually got in touch over Kevin's Inner Circle, I don't know, like 6, 7 months ago. And we are now doing this project together because we've actually had some time, have spent some time before just setting up Proforms and just getting to know that tool with on a bunch of other projects that we did for ourselves. And so we figured on this project, this is the perfect time to just pool our resources because Anja has a bunch of knowledge that I'm kind of wonky in. And I think I can help out with some other things as well. So we should be able to complement each other's knowledge. Also, I just want to give a big shout out here to both Anja and Daniele from Bricksforge, who's really gone out of his way to help us in these past couple days to prepare this form. And he even implemented a few features into Proforms to the latest version so that, what we're planning to do actually works. Like, for instance, the wildcard feature that just got released in 3.0.1 is due to us and especially Anja working with Daniele in the past days. And also, Anja, you just went above and beyond in the past couple of days to really dig into this form and figure out ways that we can make this happen. So hats off to you. Yeah, we're going to take a look at the diagram that I made. So I'm going to
Good
start with
idea.
that. Right. So this is the structure for the order system that I've come up with. And I made 3 sections in this one. We have, first of all, the items that we want to put into that form. Like, what kind of item do you want to order? This is a translation ordering system. So you can order a birth certificate, marriage certificate, driver's license, and so on, university diploma, and also just others. Like, if I just want to have a translation of a love letter to my Ukrainian girlfriend, then, I can just select that here. And we have the architecture. This is the main, most important part of the form where we build how one of these items can be ordered and how one of these items can be configured. Let me refresh how this currently works. There, so you can select what your document's country of issuance is. So it comes from Ukraine. We want a source language. We want to order from Ukrainian to the target language. We want to have it translated to German. And we want a birth certificate. It has an apostille enclosed. We want a driver's license. So already with these ones here, you get all 12 options. Then you need to pick, hey, do I want one of these? Yes. And if I do, is there already an apostille enclosed or isn't there one enclosed? So that's the first thing. And then, when you do that by conditional logic, these next things pop up where you say, hey, I want one of these and I want 2 of these. Then there's always that subtotal field. So there's already, we can see there's a bunch of redundancy here. We have 12 fields here. We have 12 potential fields here, or fields that will pop up depending on conditional logic. And then we have the upload field. Then we have options for specific document types. Let's say I want to have a divorce decree. Where is it? There, right? So we have special options. The divorce decree is going to be 3 pages long. And then we have how urgent is that stuff. If it's one day, I want to have, the price is going to double. So all of these are just, it makes for a very long and tediously complex form. And I think we can all agree there's easier ways to do this. For instance, like this, you have a single item, like for instance, your single item is a divorce decree, right? So you have a divorce decree, and then as part of that single item, you immediately get in the same box, you get to choose, do I want an apostille? And then we're going to use a repeater field in ACF for that. We're going to, how many do we want? We're just going to use a number field in Proforms. How urgent is it? Then, 1 week, then it's a form field. And then the file upload field. And depending on whether the single item happens to be a divorce decree, school leaving certificate, or other docs, then there will be an options field or an options section that pops up here inside the same box which will give us the options to pick from. Like, for instance, if it's the divorce decree, we can pick how many pages it is. Is there an attachment with the school leaving certificate? Or if it's other docs, there's going to be a text area. So yay for that. In addition, we have the country of issuance. And for that, we're going to use a taxonomy: Germany, Russia, Ukraine, other or not applicable. And remind me, Anja, were we sure that we can pull this off, or were we not exactly sure yet? What we kind of want to do is have a switch that, depending on what's selected, like if you select Germany, then the assurance of naturalization will become available as an item to pick. And if you don't select it, then it should not even be displayed at all. I think we figured out that this is possible.
It will be possible, but we will have to we have a little division between the taxonomy terms that we cannot use as a switch in the form automatically. We're going to have to make a form field by hand and put in all the countries, but then use that information with the taxonomy to filter. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe on the way we'll find some better solutions, but it's going to work.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
That's good to know. So how's that going to look when we build it in Proforms? First of all, the subtotal field that just keeps reappearing here all the time is just going to be position fixed, and it's just going to float up here, right? So we're going to make one floating subtotal field with the necessary calculations inside that is going to display how much money you're already spending. Then we have the country of issuance, source language, target language. We can actually make three fields in one row next to each other. Then the whole shebang that I just showed you guys, this whole birth certificate and all that stuff, is broken down in detail in the architecture section. So, this part we just looked at. Then there's going to be a page break again, as we have here, right? Like, once I select all this stuff, I can go to the next page in the original form. And then if I go here, I can see, okay, here's your summary. This is all the shit you want. And then it goes into your name and all that, right? So we're going to do the same here. We're going to have a page break. Then we're going to have a summary. That is a feature that Proforms does deliver. So we looked it up in the documentation, but at this point in time, we don't have any real world experience with it yet. So we're not using that yet. But
yeah, but I already tried it and talked to Danielle about it, and we can't use the regular summary because of our complex form. We're going to have to build one ourselves, but that's possible with the live values, and so we're going to build one ourselves.
So basically, we build
a summary that
interesting.
Lists all the options and all the fields we selected in the form. It's going to be more elegant, I think, because the one you showed us right now. Can you go back to the order page? Yes, because in this form you list all the options, even if I haven't selected them. And we are going to be able to only list the ones we actually ordered.
That's the beauty of Bricks and of Proforms being so tightly integrated with Bricks. Bricks is basically a huge box of Lego bricks. You can build whatever you want. It's not one of those Kinder Surprise eggs where you get like a torso and a bunch of legs and then here's your action figure. We can build this exactly as we want. And I personally have no idea yet how it's done, but Anja already does. So hey, it's going to be very interesting. So this is definitely one of the things we still need to figure out. Then we have the name and address hoo-ha, which is really, it's just your name and address as fields. And we have shipping options. We're going to use these we're going to use ACF
page, I think.
An options page for ACF. That's right. We're going to pick between non-regular and registered with drop-off. And then if any other kind of shipping becomes available in the future, we can then use ACF to just add an option, and that's it. Payment info, we're going to use a Bricks rich text field and ACF options. We've already done that in our heads, but I don't think we've actually built anything yet for that. Just as a bit of background, so what Anja has been doing is she actually built a whole bunch of stuff already, and now what we're going to show you is how this is built. So we're going to build it live, but be aware that she has already built this on her own. Again, mad props for that. Prices for other docs, bridge text, ACF options. Additional information, just the text area, like whatever else you want to tell Natalia, the translator, and then there's the privacy shizzle. And that's it. This is going to be the form. And we're not going to waste any time. We're just going to jump right into this. I'm going to go into my private browsing window where there's no extensions and cookies and stuff in the way. We're building this on the live website because there's really no big issue, breaking stuff. I mean, we're just building a form. I went to the Bricks templates and I made a new folder here, form build. And here's our template that we're going to use.
I think we have to start by adding the custom post
Yeah,
type.
we have to add
and all that
ACF.
ACS.
Okay, that's Matomo.
The first ACF stuff that we need.
Okay, so let's make a post type.
Yes.
Singular label, item.
Yeah.
Taxonomies, public, yes. Advanced configure. No, it doesn't have to be public. It's just a repository for information, right? So it doesn't matter.
I'm always not sure what that means. I always use the URL settings and say it doesn't have to have a URL. That's the way I make it non-public, because I think if you turn off the public, something else happens.
Kevin would know.
Kevin would know. But in this case, it's probably it might be good for SEO to have them public, so you can have, like, for every item you can have a page, a URL.
Yeah, we could
and later you could style it and have all the options and all the description in there, and then it would give you additional SEO benefits.
That's true. It's a possible. Yeah,
So,
it's a possibility.
but we're not going to do that right now. So.
Okay, so let's leave it public for now.
Yeah, we can change that anytime.
Right. So we don't need an editor. We don't need a featured image. Don't need custom fields. No excerpt and whatnot. We just build the fields we want. Description. Item that can be ordered. Active. Yes, it's active. Enables. Translation item. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. None of that stuff matters. Showing UI, showing admin menu. Yes, that's fine. Let's pick something. So this speech bubble is a nice one. And we have URLs. Front URL prefix. No, doesn't matter. Pagination. Permissions, REST API. I think the rest is fine.
For now.
Yeah, we can always change it. Save changes.
Yeah, well, maybe I'm just on second thought, maybe we turn off the public URLs right now because we're on the live side.
We're building it, yeah.
No, I mean under URL. I don't know what I have to check that out at some point. Publicly queryable. That's the one. Otherwise, we have URLs.
Okay.
From now on, and you don't want that on the live side.
Then we do need to have this one on.
Yeah, I think
this
that
one needs to be on, otherwise
and the other one has to be off. Yes.
Yeah, otherwise it won't be possible to get any content from it.
To query them, yes.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. So we go to, first of all, let's just do some housekeeping in the back. We go to enhancements, ASE, go to admin interface and admin menu organizer, and we put this translation item
to the top
up here to media pages, posts. Yeah, like here's fine. Save changes.
We could also add the taxonomies already.
Right, that's right.
While we're at it.
Taxonomies, add new.
Countries.
God, I'm going to need to do this in all 4 languages. It's going to be a pain in the ass. Okay, we're going to do it in English first. So, country of issuance, singular. country.
It's enough. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Post types.
That's the one we just.
Classified with this taxonomy. We have.
I think it's item.
Item. Thank you. Sometimes you don't see it if it's right in front of you. Advanced configuration. I don't know what I'm doing. Do we need any advanced config for this? Default term,
no.
active labels.
Yeah, maybe the archive. Turn off the archive. I don't know where it's maybe under URLs also. Yes, publicly queryable. You can turn that off.
Can I? Because
yes.
Okay.
Because otherwise you have like a URL, countries, Germany, and then you need
Right. Yeah. Gotcha. Of course.
stuff there.
Right. Prefix, hierarchical, taxonomy key.
Hierarchical is always nice.
Mm.
Turn it on.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think that's good.
So where's the archive thing?
I think in the URLs. Is it? That's the publicly.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, never mind. Learning stuff.
Okay, now we have the post type, we have the taxonomy, and
need a bunch of
we
fields.
could start now, but we could also add the fields that we need for the options.
We can start with some fields. Field group title. So we need a field for, we need a repeater, right?
First, we need the base price, I would say. That's a number field. Or you can start
But the
with
number
it.
field isn't
Doesn't
matter, isn't it? Isn't the number field?
Yeah, but you want to add the price to the item. Like if you have like a driver's license, the base price is 25. So you need to add a price to any item.
Ah, yes. Okay.
The base price,
Yeah,
the one without the.
Okay, so let's start with the number field.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly. Now we have a price.
Remind me to put en in front of that every time, the field name.
Oh, okay.
Default value doesn't matter. Validation doesn't matter. Yes, it's required. Presentation, instructions, all of that we can do later.
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't really matter because we're the only ones using it. Placeholder text, step size, prepend, append.
Oh, yeah, just leave it. Yeah.
Wrapper attributes doesn't matter. Settings show this field group is item.
Yes.
Post type. Okay, and I think we got it, right? No conditional logic.
No. And now just I think there's the options that we are going to have on certain items, like I think a number of pages, attachment types. I just call it additional options or something.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Field name.
Yes, and now we add the repeater fields. Like you want an option name, like what was it? It has 2 pages or 3 pages.
Yeah. So we have.
So just name, option name.
But
just a text field. Yeah, just a text.
Just text?
Yeah.
But isn't this a drop down?
It will be, but we are adding the options. That means we have like 3 options. It has 1 page, it has 2 page, 3 page, and it's just the description of this option. No.
Okay, sorry.
No. Yeah, repeater. You said you didn't do much with the repeater yet.
Yeah,
the repeater. You have to imagine that you add a new item, like whatever, and then you have like this ACF field that says, "Do you have any additional options?" And then you say, "Yes, I do," and you click on the plus, and then it asks you what's the name of the option and what's the price of the option, and that's what we're gonna put in here. So first thing is the name of the option. It's not defined. It could be anything. That's the beauty of it, because it's very flexible. So just the name, option title, that's good.
Okay, so then we add another one.
And then another one, and that's the price. It's a number field, I would say.
Is there like a currency field? No, right? That's not.
I don't think so. It doesn't really matter because we
It's
just
just numbers.
we use it later as a
Gotcha.
number.
Yeah. Okay. So we have
Price. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. You could like add
option.
the presentation options here, so it's all in one row, but it doesn't really matter.
No. Gotcha. So save changes.
Okay, I think for now, yeah, it's not yeah. Okay,
Let's
we could
add
add one
some.
item and see what it looks like. Oh, something happened there.
Yeah, I added a bunch of them. Okay, let's just add one. So we add a drivers. Wait. Why don't we start with the divorce decree?
Yeah, one that has options.
Base price.
Okay, and now that one has options, I think, pages, right?
Yes.
And now the add row on the right.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, you get used to it.
Oh man. Look
No,
at me.
now you say what's the options you have? You have the option of it's one page
Oh
or
right, yeah.
two page, three
Gotcha.
page.
Okay.
And
And then
then
the price
yeah,
is gonna be whatever the price is
maybe
gonna
just
be.
select it here and see what it asks you.
Yep.
Where is it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. One page is the default.
Default.
You can just
30.
leave it like that. So I would just add the additional stuff, like 2 pages and 3 pages, and delete the 1 page. Because that's the basic version, right? So you don't need an option for that because it doesn't have a extra price.
Okay, so it was 30 and 50, I think.
Is it addition? Let me see.
It's
Plus
30
30.
plus
Okay.
50.
Yeah,
Right?
we're gonna use that in the calculation later. So
Okay.
it's just additional. Yeah. Okay. And now
So-
you need the country of issuance. The countries of issuance, the
Right.
ones that this is available in. Like we
How
want to switch later.
can I? Okay, we can just add them now, right?
It doesn't seem to be hierarchical. So
Does it need to be hierarchical?
no, just easier.
Exactly, right?
Just has the check boxes.
All right. If we make it not hierarchical,
Yeah, you have this
you get
interface that
this
we don't
interface,
like.
which is kind of yeah. Okay, gotcha. So we got Germany, other, and not applicable. I believe that's it.
What is? Do you know what that is? Not applicable?
I would guess.
Because if it's not one of those,
If
it's
I wrote
other.
it, if I wrote it in my,
Yeah.
if it's just a private document that I wrote, like if it's a letter that I wrote and I want to have it translated, then the country of issuance is not
Okay.
applicable.
But it's you. It's Germany then. So.
I guess, but there's no
Yeah.
official
Okay.
issuance. So let's go back to the fields, field groups. Oh no, testimonial, taxonomies.
Yeah.
Countries
Because
of
that makes it
issuance.
easier. And you
Right.
just see the list and then you
So
can
let's make it
just.
hierarchical, save changes. Now let's take a look. Are you not entertained?
Hey. Is the divorce decree is available in every, right? In every. Yeah, just leave it. I don't know what that does.
We'll find out. We'll find out later.
Yeah.
We'll find out about it when we fall on our asses.
Yeah, that's what happens all the time.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so we have the. Do we just slam any of the other ones as well, just to have the full roster? I think that would make sense, doesn't it?
For me, my experience in trying to build this before, I would probably not do all of them because it takes a lot of because we're looping.
Yeah, because then you're redoing a lot
Maybe
of
just
work.
do some different ones to see
So
all the.
let's do 4.
Yeah, do some that are only in Germany,
Okay,
like
let's
so
do
we
the
can
assurance and
see the
naturalization.
switch. I think
Base
that's only
price.
Germany.
It's also $25. Yeah, it's pretty much almost always.
No options there,
No options,
I think.
that's right. And we have...
And it's only Germany, right?
That's only Germany.
Yeah.
That's right.
So we can check the switch.
And we have the school leaving certificate, which is 20.
Oh.
Oh, with an attachment or with no attachment.
Yeah, we'll do that in the form.
Right, that's then below. Yeah, right.
Some
Gotcha.
items we don't need in the custom post type because they have easy calculation. Like they don't have a price like 25, 26 or just they just I'm not sure though. We have to check it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're
Because
gonna add a row here saying yeah, so no attachment is the default and then includes attachment.
that's options, yes.
Bingo. And then we get a fourth one. I think now at this point it doesn't matter anymore, right? I think we've covered all the
Different things, yeah. Just
can pick an Apostille here. 35 euros 70. Okay. Apostille
really?
requested.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, then do we have decimal? I guess that depends
It's a
on,
number field. I think it should work. We have to
but is it
have to
commas
see.
or dots?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Usually it translated.
Depends on the language
Yeah.
of the. Okay,
We'll
well
see.
we'll do dots now because we have everything in English here. So WordPress is in English. So this is for all of them.
Yes. I'm just
All
checking
right.
out the. I think we might need another field for the apostille thing because
That's what I thought as well.
I just saw that there's different pricings. I thought it was always the same,
Yeah.
but it's not. So it's
So
also a repeater, I
okay.
think. Or we could, nah, I think repeater is good. Yeah.
Right, because the prices differ.
Yeah, and then you have to add like the options to every post. Like with apostille, it's 35. Without, it's or the base. No, let me think for a second.
Mm.
In the front end, we need to have a select that or something where you can select if you need it with or without. So if you have it without, it's the base price.
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't need an option for that. You could have like we could have just a field, I think, that would say how much does it cost
To include an
extra.
apostille, yeah.
Yeah, so we could have just a number field that says
Just
price
need a
for
number field.
apostille.
Yeah.
I haven't tried that yet in this way, but in my logic,
Yeah, it makes sense,
there's a
right?
base version, it's the same, and there's one with, so it's just a price for. Now we have to find out if it's like additional or if it's the price with. We'll check it out.
Mm.
Let me think. In the calculation, you just have to add the additional stuff. So for me, it would be the additional price.
But then we don't need a repeat. This doesn't have to be a repeater
No,
at
yeah,
all.
no. Doesn't.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So it just
right.
needs to be a
I
number
was
field and that's it.
I was lost. I thought it was yes. Okay, number
Apostille.
price for apostille, I would say.
Price
Yeah, or
for
price,
apostille.
whatever.
Field name in apostille price. There we go.
Yes.
And validation doesn't matter. Presentation, whatever.
Maybe
Conditional.
put in instructions just for you that it's additional to the base price.
Okay.
Mhm.
Save changes.
I think we can work with that. Now we just have to add it everywhere.
Apostille. Okay, so we do $10. For the
For the
fields.
future, you should make it mandatory, though, I would say. And for the apostille, you just put in 0.
Okay, nice. What do we do in the next
let's
10
start
minutes?
building the form.
Let's start building the form. Okay.
That's the fun
So
part.
let's start with the easy part. We need a section. Also, if anybody's watching this and they're using Firefox, please explain to me why if I right click here, there's this paste thing that pops up. It's annoying as shit. Like let's say let's say I copy this section and I press Control V. Oh great, now I can't even demonstrate the problem. But sometimes if I want to paste something, instead of just pasting it, this paste thing, this like context menu that just says paste pops up. And I have no idea. It also happens to me in Figma. So this is a Firefox only issue. I hope it's not a Linux only issue. But yeah, if you guys have figured out a way around this, yeah, I would be very interested in that. Okay, so we have the section, the form.
I think
And
that's it for today. No,
I think yeah, that's it. Let's wrap it up.
joking.
Control-Shift-E all the way to the bottom. Bricksforge forms. Pro forms. Bingo.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, so we build. We get rid of all the shizzle that's already there, right? Because
Yes.
we can always put it back. Submit wrapper. Do we need the submit? I mean, we can also put the submit button back at the end.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Just
matter. Why is
we
it
don't
still
need
there?
all that.
Refresh canvas. By the way, this reload canvas button is like the most unneeded. Oh yeah, okay. So if I don't put the submit thing in there as an item, then Proforms just puts it there by default.
Okay.
Which
I'm not sure because I didn't have it for a long time until I put it in there.
Yeah.
So in my tests, but I don't know.
Okay, let's refresh.
Doesn't matter. Oh, you have on the left. Did you see that? There's a submit button option, and maybe that.
Oh yeah, and it's activated there.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe that.
So
No. Okay. Well,
who cares?
we'll just leave it.
Yeah, who cares?
If it wants to live there.
Yeah, let it be. We need. What do we need?
First, I would add like a div or a block to have like our item inside.
Right.
Just so we have something where it can live.
Mm-hmm. We want the apostille. We want how many? Urgency, options, and upload.
Let's just start with the item name and stuff, so we see what we're.
Right. So we need
Just
to
the heading or something.
This is where the loop is going to be, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
So
first of
we
all,
just
we
add
put
a heading.
a heading. I'm going to put in a basic text.
Description. If we don't have one yet, but
yeah,
we can
make
add
a field
that.
for that. And item name. And this is not going to be an H2. It's going to be an H3. Yeah.
We could start like already make a loop, put a loop on it, and then we can put in the post title.
Post title. Description.
And I would leave the description for now because we don't have one.
I'm going to put a little bit of lorem ipsum in there. Do you know Bavarium? It's Bavaria.
Yeah, I know a lot of ipsums.
Bavaria ipsum is fucking hilarious.
I use Chuck Norris ipsum.
Chuck Norris ipsum, okay.
Yes.
So for all the Germans, enjoy some Bavarian ipsum. Where are we?
I don't know.
Here. Ta-da. Yeah, so in the end, there's going to be a grid, right? We're going to, yeah. Okay, one step at a time. Now.
Loop it.
Loop it.
It's lupus.
Posts. We want to repeat posts and we want items. Ooh, look at that. Look at how nice this is going.
We're done. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, that's it. We can go home. In fact, I think what we do need to do is put another wrapper around this because I don't want to.
There will be more wrappers.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
we need conditional wrappers for stuff, but
that too, yeah.
Good thing is we can always add it anytime.
Okay, so for now, let's put.
But we need something maybe for a grid. But I tried using grid on this, and it didn't look good with all the fields because if you have like the items next to each other, and you select, like we're gonna have a lot of options, and if you start selecting stuff, it's gonna expand. So the second one in the grid or the third ones are going to look lost. But we'll see how we style it. But
Okay.
yes, we could add another wrapper and put a grid on that. But for now, I would leave it like that, just for my experience.
Okay. So yeah. I mean, now it's there. You can always remove
Yeah.
it later.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Okay, now we have the item. Yeah.
Yay. Good for that. Good for us. We need here. Do we put in the apostille thing?
Yeah, we could do that right now.
Right.
Yeah.
So we need to.
Yeah, let's think.
You
Is it
tell me.
a
You tell
select?
me.
Do you want? You want
So it's gonna
to?
be a select.
Depends. Do you want an
It could be.
option? Yes. It's just a yes or no. Like
It's a yes or no thing. Yeah.
not a
So
multiple choice.
it
So
could be a
maybe
radio,
option
shouldn't it? Right. It's just
radio.
a
Yeah.
radio. So we need a radio wrapper,
Yes.
and inside the radio wrapper is already one radio button.
Run item.
Gonna
And what
label.
I found out for the if you want to calculate stuff,
Mhm.
you're gonna always need. So the calculation works. You're gonna have to have a basic, like a base item that's always checked. That's why I thought we like the base version is the one without the apostille.
That's right.
So I would put in that in this radio, put in without apostille as a label.
I'm wondering if a hidden field makes sense here. Should we use a hidden field and just put the price in that? The base price?
No, because the price is dependent on what you select in this radio wrapper. Radio.
Gotcha. So we make two
Yeah, well,
radios, no apostille and
exactly.
apostille.
Yes, the first one is no
The
apostille.
base price that we set up in ACF. And
Yeah, let me think. I did it a different way, so I have to think now. Just have to start thinking now. Damn. Okay, no is nothing, so the calculation value of that, we also have to take care of the labels
I know
because
the
we're gonna need
calculation
that
value
later.
would be the
0, because when we add nothing to the base price.
yeah, but where's the base price? Is it didn't you
Not
just
there
say?
yet.
Okay.
But yeah, it is very complex and in the end, but we have to start somewhere. So
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
it's gonna be nothing because it adds nothing to the base. That's the calculation value. And yes, that is the calculation value is the price that we put in the field. So we have to get the ACF field here,
Mm-hmm.
like the value of the field, the additional $10. So you need to put in the
Wait for
name
no
of the
apostille.
ACF field. We're going to find that now.
But that needs to go here, right? On the yes field.
Yes. It's not the way I did it because I have to check how I did it.
Okay.
It is,
So.
yeah, okay, but still, we need the
Oh no,
ACF.
wait. Then it's just
Let me see how it's.
single brackets, right?
Yeah, I always. That is
I believe
very.
so. The base price name is EN base price.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so gonna explode
Can you
in our
just
faces.
use the little icon there and select the field? Yes, you can in that field.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just covered up by the
Yeah.
by the advanced themer variable thing.
Yeah, it is a little
Oh
bit.
God, that's
there.
not
That
helpful.
didn't happen for me.
Maxime, if you're
Oh,
watching.
yes, it did. A variable in this field doesn't make any sense, so we would need the regular selection of, stuff.
Maxime, how do we get rid of this?
Yeah.
I mean, I could just.
But
because
you
there's
could,
no way.
you
I guess
could use the one above where the yeah.
If I just click the outermost pixel.
Oh yes, okay.
Oh Jesus. Okay. I mean.
Okay, but still we don't know. Let me think. Apostille enclosed. The calculation value is the base price. Base price is wrong. You need
why?
the additional, the apostille price.
Yeah, of course it's wrong. Okay, so Apostille price. Bingo. There. Okay, and then but wouldn't be here? Here it's 0.
Yeah,
Because
because you have no
because it
additional
doesn't add
cost.
to any. Yeah, okay.
And
All
then
right.
we have to, for the calculation to work, you have to make the no one checked. I don't know why, but the calculation doesn't work later if you don't check that base. Yes. You could loop
Look at
to
that.
later with the options. We're going to loop through
Yeah.
the repeater.
Yeah.
But still you have to add like a base version thing manually and put it in a checked mode, so the calculation works right away. It's
Okay.
just like that.
Okay.
But okay.
Well. We're good. We're good.
It's not working, not doing anything yet, but
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
there.
But we're getting there. Look at this. We have something, and there's a 20% chance we don't have to tear it down completely next time and just rebuild it from scratch because we didn't think of something. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you're getting some entertainment out of this and perhaps even a little bit of learning. And we will be back quite soon with the next episode. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.